Oh, jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, the past is everything we were. Don't make us who we are. So I'll dream until I make it real, and all I see is stars. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Possible. And we'll dream.
Hi everyone, hope you're all well, all staying safe and fine fettle. I'm back out again today. I'm not going to be cooking. As I said in my last video, it's time to move the camp. Now I don't know if I could have picked a worse day to do this. It's absolutely it's blowing a hoolie, it's cold and it's starting to rain. Yeah, and I've also decided not to pitch up where I originally was going to, which is just out through there, about 100 yards or 50 yards. I've now decided I'm going to just in this area here. I'll just show you. Yeah, so this area here I think is going to lend itself better to what I want to do. So, having spent time delimbing over there, I'm now going to have to spend the time delimbing here, but I think it's the right thing to do. So I've got a decision. Do I do that just now, or do I go up to the old camp, trek up to the old camp and start dismantling it? I think that's what I'll do. I'll head up to the old camp and I'll start to dismantle it, because it is starting to rain. It's a little bit more open here and I'll be a little bit more sheltered up where the old camp is, and I can start to bring some of the resources down here just to start the build. Yeah, well, it's hard work. It's going to be hard work. I'm on my own. I was hoping to have a little bit of help, but it's Valentine's Day today, so the youngsters are all loved up, so they're doing what they're doing with their girlfriends. And I wasn't going to come out just because of the way the wind was and it was looking like it was going to rain, but then I thought, sod it, let's get out, let's make a start at least. Even if I can get a fire pit built today, that would be brilliant, and get majority of the old camp dismantled. So yep, let's head on up to the old camp, have one more look round it, and then we'll start to bring it down. Here we are at the old camp, the original camp that I made a couple of months ago. I'll tell you what, it really is holding up well. It's a shame to bring it down, but as I say, it's a bit dark, a bit gloomy in here, as I've said before. So yeah, new project, new camp, a wee bit more purpose built towards cooking. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually build an actual shelter, sleeping shelter, but do it more like an outside kitchen, and utilise my tarp and maybe my TP a bit more in and around the camp when I come. But we'll see how it goes. I do have an idea in my head about maybe eventually building a shelter, a double shelter that can take the hot stove. But we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to start by just dismantling this down. Up here for thinking, down there for dancing. Tell you what guys, I'm really glad I left my canteen of water in the car. Not so clever now, am I? See the progress I've made so far. Fire pit more or less has been transported down. Top of the log store. Canopy's down. Yeah. Still a bit to go though. Just a wee breather. It's a bit of a walk to the new camp, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It could be worse, I suppose, but it's getting really dulled over. So I'm expecting rain or snow or something to hit us in the next couple of minutes. So I think maybe what I'll do is I'll try and get the log store into the tarp, ready to be dragged over before this rain or hail or snow, whatever's going to come our way, lands on us. Might even get time to drag it down there and run back, and I might even just call it at that, and then take my chair down, come back out tomorrow and fix up the fire pit that's been left so there's no trace, and bring down the actual shelter itself. There. See, that's where the fire pit was. Still got to rake it out a wee touch more, and then I'll get some pine straw, cover it with pine straw. That's where the wee log fire store was, just there. Again, I'll just tidy up the excess there. I'll probably take that bits and bobs down with this because it's still good firewood there. But yeah, it's just about making sure when I leave you just wouldn't know I've been here, and that maybe take another hour or so, but I'll definitely do that. I'll spend the time and I'll show you when I'm finished. Even if that's not today, it'll be tomorrow, because the main shelter won't come down till tomorrow. So I'll leave my kit that's in there, my cooking kit and stuff in there, and get that all tomorrow. I've still got a load to take down today. I'm contemplating doing that, come back up and taking the top of the bed down and taking that down, but I'll see. I'll make that decision after my next trip down. For anyone that's starting out and camping or wild camping, bushcraft, whatever it is, you know, 3 or 4 rules to stick by. You know, the leave no trace is the ultimate rule, really is. Don't spoil it for everyone else. Respect the forest. Respect others that want to use it as well. If you're having a fire, make sure that you're doing it responsibly. Now, I had a raised fire pit, and yes, it takes a bit more effort to get rid of it when you're finished with it, but there's no scorching on the ground at all, so it's a super safe way to have a fire. Yeah, so if you're just getting into it, if you're watching all these videos and seeing guys going out, the good guys always leave no trace, and I like to think I'm one of the good guys. So I'll show you exactly once the main shelters come down. I'll show you the area, and I'll just show you round about the forest floor round about it, and it should just look like nobody's been there at all. So and that's how it will look. But that'll be tomorrow. I'll finish doing that tomorrow. I'm just going to finish up here, and then I'm going to head down to the new camp bit, and just tidy up the logs and make sure, maybe put the tarp over it, so try and keep the logs dry. All right, there we go. Just the main shelter to come down now. That won't take long, and the frame of my chair to go down. I'm just glad no one else uses this forest. Can you imagine what they think? You see the drag marks where I've had the wood in the tarp dragging it along the ground. Imagine what they would do if they see me walking through the forest dragging a dead weight in a tarp behind me. Wonder what kind of conclusion they would come to. Probably have police helicopters and squad cars all over the place. That's a good part of it brought down. It's probably about half of it, about half the amount of wood that I've got to work with, and I'll bring the other half down tomorrow. But you can see how much brighter it is here to being in the actual forest. I'm right on the edge of the forest here. It's a wee grouping of trees, nicely spaced out. We had our overnighter just up over there, myself and my son. So I'm going to need to clear more limbs. I've cleared quite a few limbs over that way, as you can probably see, or maybe be able to see. But I'll need to do it in and around here, because this is where I'm going to build the camp. Definitely the right decision to move here. As you can see, it's nice and bright. Plus I've got the deep, the kind of, I'm right on the edge of the forest, so right on the kind of right in a corner. So there's this kind of heavy forest, or a deep forest there, and deep forest there. Yeah, so I think it's definitely the right decision.